All right, Jamie. If you work in an office setting, there's always going to be something that really grinds your gears.
Yes, we work next to each other, and I won't even start what bugs me about you.
There's
No, just kidding. You're a pretty good office mate, but there is a brand new survey showing some of the dirtiest places in any office and the gross pet peeves that really grate on your coworkers. So we're bringing in Steve Garagiola. He joins us to break down those
The newsroom referee.
A really interesting and disturbing survey here with these results. So, if you work in an office setting, and I mean cubicles, desks, shared work areas, whether or not you enjoy your job depends a lot on your behavior and that of your coworkers. This new survey found what I thought was a surprising result. The #1 factor in job satisfaction, not money, not benefits, it's cleanliness. What are the things that your coworkers do that you hate?
It's not clean the table after they're done eating.
It's the pouring the coffee in the water fountains.
When people eat their lunch and then they leave their food there all day, and then it's like we have to smell it.
Those all made the list of office pet peeves in a survey by a company called Stratus Building Solutions. Also in the top 10, coworkers who talk too loudly on their phone or use your workspace and leave behind their mess. And then there's the stinky lunch.
You know, someone made something that exploded, or they cooked up that stinky tuna from, the leftovers from the night before.
How about the refrigerator scavenger?
Also that popped up, which was interesting, didn't have much to do with the cleanliness of the office, but people stealing food in the fridge too.
Let's get out of the kitchen. There are some pretty gross things happening in the general work area.
The behaviors of the workers that are coming in to finish their morning routine. So brushing or flossing their teeth in the community bathroom, actually clipping their fingernails or toenails in their cubicle.
Okay, that's just nasty. Don't do that. Let's talk about germs. Where is the germiest place in the office? Surprisingly, it's not in the kitchen or bathrooms.
The printer area, when tested, when swabbed, had more germs than anywhere else.
We scan emails and fax all day and print. Wipe our nose and go right over and do that. Now you're gonna have me at work with the sanitizer at the print station.
An excellent idea. Everyone in the office should practice standard hygiene maintenance.
Wipe down your mouse, wipe down your keyboard, wipe down your desk area, wipe underneath your desk. Those are all areas where in between cleans, pretty important to clean.
Here's a question for you. What is dust? Now, you're not gonna like this, but I'm gonna tell you so that you know what you're up against in making your workplace healthy and clean.
You want to keep up on the dust, but dust is primarily made up of skin cells too. There's a lot of other things that are in dust, but it's something people don't think about too often. It's not pleasant to think about.
Numerous studies have shown that both productivity and morale go up in a clean work environment. It's surprising how important cleanliness of the office is to most people.
It's probably one of the #1 cited things why people leave an office job, believe it or not, or take an office job, is the cleanliness of the office.
So you're thinking, wow, I need to look into a home office. This is really disgusting. The survey also asked who is dirtier in the office, men or women. 68% say it's men. So we win, sort of.